wassgood. My name is Amah by the name of Okay, if you know, you know. If you don't know, check out the other videos. Then you'll be parts. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe down below. If you are a newcomer, please subscribe down below.
Down below. Down below.
Welcome to the family. And if you are part of the family, welcome. So today's video is basically my first video of a series that I want to do, and we're basically just gonna have discussions up in the series. I'm gonna bring in my friends, I'm gonna meet my friends. So today's topic is actually something that we are actually going through right now, and we are phasing into. It is the opening up of the economy and how I feel about it. I'm genuinely excited about it, but I must say it's a very dangerous thing that the government is doing up in here. They're opening schools, but then they also prepared more than 1 million grave sites. What are they trying to say? I just want you guys to apprehend that. They reopened the whole entire economy, reopened schools, and maybe they prepared over 1 million grave sites. So they know we're gonna die. They know bazalwane. The world is pooping, and I'm not trying to scare anyone. That's the fact. If we weren't dying, right, why would they prepare 1 million grave sites and over even? And what body thingies, the things when you die, they cover you with it. And it's just, from the beginning, I saw this is not going to work out. When lockdown started, I felt like our government really didn't have a plan. Even the starting of lockdown, I felt like they're just starting it because the whole world is going on to lockdown. I also feel like they started too late. Why did we wait for 10 people to come in our country to affect the rest of us? When the world said coronavirus,
guess what, bitch? Coronavirus!
South Africa should have been okay, thank you, bye. We're done. We're not doing this. We should have closed our borders a long time ago. Before the 10 people. The 10 people were supposed to stay where they was, because I don't blame them for the spread in South Africa. But then again, imagine if the 10 people didn't come. You know what I'm saying? Then so I feel like South Africa should have closed the borders the moment coronavirus was announced. I feel like government really did sleep on us, and they continue to sleep on us every single day, especially now that they're opening schools. I am excited for the reopening of schools. I love school. If you know me, if we go far together, then you know that I'm genuinely someone who enjoys school. I love school, but I only like school because of the people inside the school. The people who give me hugs on the regular, the people who give me food on the regular, the conversations I have with people. I went to school the other day, and I was no, it made me more sad to be at school than I was at home. Why? Because I couldn't hug the people. I kept on telling myself, no, I can't. And it was just really stressful, you know what I'm saying? And I was just I'm putting myself out there to be vulnerable. No, Bazalwane, no. I'm a very social, and again, I say a lot of, if you know me, you know me. But it's a serious thing. If you know me, you know how social I am, how interactive with people I am, how I like to So I was I don't like this. I couldn't hug my friends. I couldn't ask for their lunch. I couldn't exchange lunches with, they couldn't take my lunch. We couldn't do anything, basically. It was just umuntu was it was every man for himself. And it was I understand that we have to do this in order to get past this coronavirus and all of that stuff. But a grade R. You can't burden a grade R with such a responsibility. Like, why are we rushing grade R's to go back to school? Like, if you ask me, the people that I feel like should have been rushed to go back to school are grade 10s, grade 6s, and matrics, right? Grade 10, because we've just chosen the subjects that we chose, and they're going to determine our future, the subjects that we chose. So njengamanje, if we don't understand the fundamentals of the subjects that we have chosen as it is right now, then we're gonna have a struggle till matric, until after matric actually. But I'm not saying, like, if they really wanted to open up schools in India, that's how they should have done it, and not rush grade R's. For what? The whole entire time. That's like, you see what I mean. Also, I feel like with our government, it's just, they need innovation. There's just too many grown-ups in there. Like, they need young people to come with fresh ideas and fresh narratives and fresh perspectives, because they really don't. I'm just gonna say it like that. Government wethu omkhulu bazalwane, omkhulu bethu laba bantu, they umkhuluza. And I just think y'all are too old to be doing this stuff. Like, okay, you want us to go back to school, open a parliament, let's see what happens. Like lead by example, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like if there was more youth in government, if our president was a youngster, I feel like our youngster presidents could have said, when it comes to schools, this could be done, instead of having to open up the whole entire school as a whole. And there's just a lot of things, innovative ways that could have been implemented into this new lockdown series and all that stuff like that, as opposed to just, okay, let's open up the economy and just the best immune system must win. It could have been avoided. There are a lot of things South Africa is just known for. We are known for poverty. That's it. I'm not gonna cap. We are known ukhlupheka, sinjalo, and I blame, now shoot me if you must, but I genuinely truly do blame our government for not looking after abantu bakhe. Where are the RDB houses? Where are the schools? Where are the manzis, bazalwane? Why are black communities, why do they not have water? Why? Answer my question. Why is it Ingane still walk kilometers and kilometers and kilometers to go to school, to get education? Why is it that hospitals for black communities are as far as they are? Why is it that black communities don't have proper infrastructure, but white communities do? I just don't understand. It's like, white communities have service delivery, black communities don't. And you can also meet me that I stay in both. I stay in both black community and a white community. So I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And it's really, it cracks my heart. I feel heart cracked every time I have to notice these things and point them out, because I feel like I genuinely do. Government should have solved this. It should have solved this issue a long time ago. This whole entire ESCOM situation, which is in the load shedding. It was a thing from the past. It was the power stations were made to cater for the oppressors, and now that everyone is opened up to receiving, okay, we can't, because it's an overload. You know what I mean? So our economy is in the pits regardless whether we open up or not, and y'all just keep borrowing money. I'm just like, oh my god, I genuinely don't wanna. I'm all South African. I'm like, oh my gosh, South Africa, yes. But at the same time, I'm just like, I gotta move out of this country, man. Like, I gotta find a better life for myself, because there is no life I'm finna make. Yeah, like, there's no life. Like, they struggle. I'm not even gonna say we, because I feel like if they really did allow the youth to take charge and control of these things, and like, you know, stuff like that, I wouldn't be sitting here and complaining about the reopening of schools, the reopening of the whole entire economy. How can you reopen the economy at a peak? Who's gonna work for the exact economy that you're trying to open for? Who? When we all die, you're preparing 1 million graveyards plus for us to die, but you're opening the economy. So who's gonna work for that economy when those people are dying? Because you know what's gonna happen. This is what I'm saying is gonna happen. We're gonna go to school, carry the virus. Maybe, okay, say you guys are saying, oh, I don't catch the virus. Okay, sure. We carry the virus. We carry it, we bring it home. Ukok yafa, mkulu yafa, no mamu yafa, right? So now I'm left alone. Who's gonna take, are you, the government, gonna take care of me? Is the government gonna take care of me? Is the government gonna sustain the life I was living before? I still go to the school that I was attending, that nice school that I am attending right now. Are you still gonna allow me to like better my goals, my dreams and all, of becoming a DJ, becoming a producer, owning a record label and all that stuff? Are you gonna maintain that, you know, support and all of that? For how many children are you going to do that for? Because I'm not the only child who's going to lose gang parents for carrying a virus. I'm now going to live with the trauma. I'm the one who killed my parents, my grandparents, because I went to school, I carried the virus and I brought it home. And there's just a lot of things that I feel like the government didn't take into consideration. Okay, we don't catch the virus, but we carry it. We carry it, bazalwane. We carry it and we pass it over, and our adults, the people who look after us, will catch it and we'll be left alone. That will create a trauma to ingane. Like, imagine how traumatizing that is. That is so traumatizing. I genuinely think that you guys, the government needs to look at a different approach. That's the trauma part. The looking after part I covered. Also, when it comes to carrying and catching the virus as the youth, I genuinely don't think y'all looked at it in a South African perspective. I feel like y'all looked at it in a general perspective that, children can't, in general, like all over the world, can't catch the virus, can't carry the virus. But South Africa, I always say, South Africa is a unique country. Like, the world be going right, we go left. So you can't directly assume that England and South Africa are exactly the same as the children from all over the world. Like, you can't do that. Like, South African children are unique. I will say this with my chest. South African children are unique. Watch the space. I almost say something different, but like, when I say South African children are unique, I feel like not every single South African child's immune system is as strong as the government keeps pushing it is. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like immune system yet was a bit off the rails. Like, South African youth grooves, man. Like, ibadi siyayazi buzamna. Like, I know. Like, South African children know alcohol. They can smell and be like, hey, le, savannah, le. I don't drink Savannah, bro. Me, I drink Hennessy. Like, those are South African kids. So obviously, if South African kids are consuming alcohol and consuming things that adults consume, which make their immune systems weak, put 5 and 10 together and come up with 15, because obviously 2 and 2 won't make 4 for you. So I'm just trying to break all these things down, and so that we could all see that this idea of opening up the economy is sketchy, and more specifically, opening up schools. Education is almost said expensive, and it really is. Something that's a basic necessity is expensive, but let's move on. Education is a necessity. It's important. Is a necessity. Yeah, okay. education, but if I'm dead, who's gonna go to school? So let's say there's me, there's school, then there's my life. If my life leaves, my body can't go to school because my life is gone. You know what I mean? It's just, you must, like, so I just think it's really ridiculous. If also, I don't like how, like, it's just too much responsibility and it's too much pressure to just dump on a bunch of kids, a bunch of youthful children. Like, it leads to a lot of mental health issues. It leads to a lot of just general issues, psychological effects. You know, it's just a lot of things that you guys did not consider. I don't think you did, because the Minister of Education says children want to go back to school. Yes, we do, but we also don't if we can't touch each other and hug each other. It just don't make sense. Like, you're just finding a way to spread the virus, man. Like, it's like that's how I feel about it. Like, yes, homeschooling is hard, but it's hard because we're not used to it. We don't know it yet. You know what I mean? And also, it's hard because the curriculum that we're learning from and the curriculum that we are learning kind of feels it kind of feels useless. You know what I mean? Like, I always say that the education system is just, if it was by me, I would just, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, there are some things that we learn at school that are just like, where the heck am I gonna use this in life? The education system should be teaching us about life, and the education system does not teach us anything about life. Nothing. I don't know what it teaches us about. So the rush to open up schools so that the South African thingy could pass, it's just sad, man, because, like, regardless, South African kids are unique. Like, let's just keep it like that. Like, let it be known, South African kids are unique, right? So you open up the economy or not, make sure ingane fail and that's just that. Imagine you open up schools, you kill 1 million parents, and now there are 1 million kids left with no parents, and they all fail. How is that gonna sit now? Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying? So I just think it was too rushed. It was unplanned for, unprepared. They don't know what they're doing. Nobody knows what they're doing, to be exact. It's premature, it's immature, it's unsafe. Nobody thought about a lot of things. Everybody's just like, oh my gosh, it's safe to go to school as long as you follow the precautions. There are 1,000 kids in one grade in some schools. What precautions are they gonna follow? That's one grade, and there's probably like grade 9, grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, 11, and 12. There's 5 grades, 1,000, so there's 5,000 kids in one school. What precautions? How big is that school? There's no running water. You kidding me, right? No. And I live by that. I feel like a lot of us as a youth, we always like, oh my gosh, I could be a president, because that's how we see these things as that obvious. You know what I mean? It's like, it's that obvious, bro. I could even become a president because of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like we need to open parliament and then open school. I need to go safe. We must follow precautions. Nani vulani parliament, ni be safe, ni follow my precautions. Not so the same thing. Lead by example. Anyways, that's me today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Once again, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Whoa. And just let's grow the family. Share this video. Do what you must do. And I've come to the end. I just didn't want to make it too long. So peace out. I'm a squad. Bye guys.